Been a long time coming, man. I'm still at it.
Lately I've been in the zone like 3, 4. Putting overtime, I'm in beast mode. I hustle and I pray and then repeat both. I'm barely getting sleep, I swear I need more.
Well, Hemingway checking in. And so tonight, man, let me flip that up. Basically, what I'm about to do, I'm about to roll up and I'm about to take my ass out to this showcase. Now, if y'all saw my videos I posted the last 2 days, it was about showcases being a hustle. Now, I kind of was going off on a little Kanye rant, like on a little tangent, and I probably sounded like I'm not gonna do showcases or like I didn't, but you gotta use showcases to your advantage, and there's certain ways you can do that. Obviously, like I said, about going out there, doing your promo thing, coming in deep, making sure you're really trying to build that up. And then also there's the fact that when you do live performances, you can file your set list with with your performing rights organization, and you can get your performance royalties for that. When I did my promo tour, like my showcase promo tour 2019 for Still At It, I had got my check for that, for those shows that I did over that period of time. So that is a good thing if you're going to a club that's credible and has like a certain capacity. They do like a certain ratio of pay or whatever off of the capacity of the club. So basically you get paid for that from your performance royalties. So that's a good thing, even if during COVID, if there are places that are like secured and allowed and they get the right sign off to do that, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you're safe with it. You just gotta do that shit for what works for you. And I also have another video coming up where I just talk about, like, you can't break an artist the same way. And if it's you yourself, the artist, trying to break yourself, you can't do it like everybody else. So this shit gonna take time, especially if you are like I like to say a 9-to-5 independent artist, somebody who's pretty much working to get your money and do what you do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you're one of them artists similar to me, you got to find out the best way for you to break yourself or kind of garner that buzz and get that rolling. So anyways, going to do this showcase. I'm going to put some flyers in a lot, just do that out there with my big flyer in my bag and play some music like I do, and just fly it a lot, and then I'm going to come back to the crib. But I also got booked to write a song today. So it's going to be a hip-hop song for a young girl, a little girl, and they basically, her mom she says she wants to make music, so she's trying to get her started and really get her going with that. And I've always wanted to work with kids and write songs for kids, so that's something I'm going to be finishing up here over the next week. I honestly wrote the shit tonight, so I just got to finish it up, but that's going to be what that is. And I definitely want to get into more songwriting, man. So that's its own thing, but like what I've been coming, not even the conclusion I've been coming to, man, it's just like finally like just kind of getting back to it, man. My career has been in I would probably say at least a good 3 segments over the last 9 to 10 years, right? Like let's say the last 9 years. The first 3, I was rapping, trying to figure out how to record that process and all that. And that was from like 2010 to 2013, really 2014. Then the next 3, that was me really trying to learn the business side of this shit. So from really I say the first 4, I was just learning the music, the production, the processes, the tricks and trades of that shit, like learning that aspect of the hip-hop game. And then the next 4, really, I had, so that's the 8 years in, from like 14 to 2018, I really was learning like bettering the recording and the quality side, like the technical side. But for the most part, I was just trying to learn the business of this shit, like performance rights organizations, royalties, streaming. That's still something that's changing, but just all the ways you can really get paid and try to make money just doing it how I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Making music, buying beats, leasing beats, getting some exclusives, shooting videos, promoting it, putting it out with ultimately not a huge budget, right? So now I'm really just getting back to the point of the promo of this shit. Like over the last 3 years, I would probably say 18, 19, 20. Like, so the end of 18 and then 19 and 20, like 18, I was still working and trying to do my engineer shit really heavy. But then into 18 and 19, that's really when I started creating new music, and I finished up Still At It. And then I got to the point to where I was doing my promo tour and really trying to pop back out as an artist. So now this year, of course, COVID hit, and I can't really pop out like I wanted to. I'm looking at like the ass end of the camera. I'm probably gonna be looking crazy. My bad. I got the camera the flip way, whatever. Anyway, so ultimately, COVID hit. That affects things how it affects things. But I've been learning more social media ads this year, just trying to actually try that and figure that out. So like for the longest time, I was trying to figure out YouTube ads and Google AdSense and shit like that. That gets a little bit more complicated if you're new to trying to figure out any type of social media ads. But like, I kind of got how that works. But now I'm doing Facebook, Instagram ads and shit like that. And now I'm at the point where it's time for me to pop back out as an artist and really like just get back out as much as I can in the physical with COVID, which happens to be ironic because it's just time for that. Like I did my studying in my 3 phases. Like I rapped and recorded and figured that out, and then the next few phases was just like making better music and learning the business and understanding bigger studios and all that equipment and shit. And the last 3 years was really like, okay, this is who I am. Really rebranding as well. Like I rebranded as Hemingway in like 2014 or 15. So it's been like 5 years, but like then I also rebranded my like, you know, the Leaders Legion as well. All that for a time was like over the last 4 or 5 years, it was rebranded and then built back up. And I was pushing everything else really hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? The engineering and my sound and entertainment company, Leaders Legion, that's my company. I was pushing that hard as an engineer and as a businessman and entrepreneur. But as an artist, which is still a business, I had to get back to that. And that's where I'm at now. I guess I feel like I built the foundation enough to be like, all right, I rap. This is what I do. This is my site. This is my merch. You know what I'm saying? This is where you can find all my music. Of course, all streaming platforms, but also, you know what I'm saying, all that. So it's just really being solidified. I don't like being a guy who ain't got nothing solidified for where people can really figure out where to find me and know I'm serious with this shit. So again, as I do, I know I'm probably rambling at this point, man, but we about to go ahead and get ready to hit this showcase, hit these flyers, do what I do. I'll get a little clip or two, come back, and then this weekend, if not next week, I'll probably knock it out this weekend. I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish writing that song for the young lady who paid me to write the song, and we're gonna go from there, man. Make sure y'all follow me everywhere at Hemingway the Third. That is HEMINGWAY. My stage name is H3MINGWAY. You'll find all my music. I got some of the greatest music you ever heard in your life. And until next time, I'm out.